Hi, hello students. See, these are the questions from ZEOTS physics session. Okay. So the first question, that is, if x is equal to at plus bt square, where x is the distance travelled by the body in kilometers while t is the time in second, then the unit of b is. See here, we know the equation x is equal to at plus bt square. Okay. That means the dimension of x is equivalent to at, and dimension of x is equivalent to bt square. Okay. So here x is the distance, so its dimension is L, and bt means b into dimension of t, that is t. Okay. So now it is bt square. So now b is equal to L divided by t square. Okay, that means L t raised to minus 2. Okay, that means the unit, that is we measure the length in SI system by using kilometer. So kilometer, time in second, so second raised to minus 2. Okay, or kilometer per second square. Okay, so here this one is the correct answer. Clear? Then question number 2, plane angle and solid angle have. See, we know plane angle and solid angle are dimensionless quantities. Okay, but these are the supplementary units. Okay, so here the correct option, option B, units but no dimensions. Then next question, if E and G respectively denote energy and gravitational constant, then E divided by G has the dimension of. See, here we know the dimension of energy and gravitational constant. It is E is equal to ml square t raised to minus 2. G is equal to m raised to minus 1, L raised to 3, and t raised to minus 2. So E divided by G means it is equal to ml square t raised to minus 2 all divided by m raised to minus 1, L raised to 3, t raised to minus 2. Okay. So now it is equal to m L square t raised to minus 2 into m raised to plus 1, L raised to minus 3, t raised to plus 2. Okay. So now m 1 plus 1, L 2 minus 3, then 2 minus 3, then t minus 2 plus 2. Okay. So now the answer is m raised to 2, then L raised to minus 1, then t raised to 0. Okay. So this one is the correct answer. So here option 2 is the correct. Then, so students, our fourth question, that is, if force F, acceleration A, and time T are are chosen as the fundamental physical quantities, find the dimension of energy. Okay. So here we know the dimension of force, it is equal to ml t raised to minus 2. Okay, it is the dimension of force, and the dimension of acceleration, it is equal to m raised to 0, L t raised to minus 2, and the time, it is equal to t. Okay, time is equal to t. Then find the dimension of energy. Find the dimension of energy means energy E is equal to m L square t raised to minus 2. So that one is the dimension of energy. See here, energy E is equal to is in the form of F, A, and T. So now it is equal to F alpha and A beta, then T gamma. Okay, so I substitute the values here. So now it is equal to E is equal to F means it is equal to m L t raised to minus 2 all raised to alpha, then next one m raised to 0, Lt raised to minus 2, all raised to beta. Then last one, that is T raised to gamma. Okay, so now it is equal to m alpha, L alpha, T raised to minus 2 alpha. Okay, and here m raised to 0, L raised to beta, and T raised to minus 2 beta, and here T raised to gamma. Okay, so now it is equal to, see actually we know the dimension of energy, it is equal to m L square T raised to minus 2. So m L square T raised to minus 2, that is equal to m alpha, and there is no other m, so m alpha, L alpha plus here beta, then T raised to here minus 2 alpha, then here it is minus 2 beta, then plus gamma. Okay, so now it is equal to, see here we know from this equation m raised to 1, that means alpha is equal to 1. From this equation alpha is equal to 1. Then from this equation alpha plus beta, that is equal to 2. Okay, here we know the value of alpha, it is equal to 1. So I substitute that value in here, then the value of b, that is equal to 2 minus alpha, that is equal to 2 minus 1. So beta is equal to 1. Okay, so alpha is equal to 1, beta is equal to 1. Okay, then the next one minus 2 alpha minus 2 beta plus gamma, that is equal to minus 2. Okay, minus 2. So I rearrange this I change this equation like 2 alpha minus plus 2 beta minus gamma, that is equal to 2. Okay, then I multiply both sides of the equation by using minus 1. Okay, so now this equation turns to like this. Okay, 2 alpha plus 2 beta minus gamma is equal to 2. Here we know the value of alpha and beta, so I substitute that values in here. So now it is equal to 2 plus 2 into 1, alpha value is 1, so 2 into 1, that is equal to 2, beta value is 1, so 2 into 1, that is equal to 2, minus gamma, that is equal to 2. Okay, so now gamma is equal to 4 minus 2, so that is equal to, the result is 2. Okay, so I substitute alpha value, beta value and gamma value were in this equation. So now energy E is equal to F raised to, alpha value is 1, so F raised to 1 or F, A raised to, beta value is 1, therefore 1, then T raised to 2. Okay, so T square. Okay, so this one is the correct answer. So here option 3 is the correct answer. Clear? Then question number 5. See here, the velocity v of a particle at time t is given by v is equal to at. Okay, v is equal to at plus b divided by t plus c. So here v is equal to at plus b divided by t plus c. Okay, where a, b and c are constants. The dimension of a, b and c are respectively. Okay, see here we know v is the dimension of v is equivalent to the dimension of at and dimension of b divided by t plus c. Okay, that means the dimension of v is equal to at means dimension of v, that is equal to Lt raised to minus 1. That Lt raised to minus 1 is equivalent to the dimension of at. Okay, so now it is equal to a t. A is the constant and t is the time, so the dimension of time, that is equal to t. So Lt raised to minus 1, that is equal to at. So now a is equal to Lt raised to minus 1 divided by t. So now A is equal to L t raised to minus 2. Okay, A is equal to L t raised to minus 2. Okay, then see here the option 4 consists L t raised to minus 2. Okay, therefore this one, fourth one, is the correct option. Why? Because the constant A's dimension, that is in our calculation it is L t raised to minus 2. Okay, so here the fourth option only consists L t raised to minus 2 as the dimension of A. Okay, so therefore this one is the correct option. Okay, then if you want to calculate other dimensions, so you just use the same method to calculate the dimensions of B and C. Okay, then question number 6. The force F on a sphere of radius A is moving in a medium with velocity V is given by F is equal to 6 pi eta AV. The dimensions of eta. The dimensions of eta. See here, F is equal to 6 pi eta AV. That one is the equation. Here F is the force, A is the radius. Okay. So the dimension of force, that is mL t raised to minus 2. It is equal to, see in our dimensional calculation we avoid the constant terms. So I avoid the term 6 pi from the equation. Then the remaining one is eta. We have no idea about the dimension of eta, and A is the radius. A is the radius. Therefore its dimension is L. Then V is the velocity. So V is the velocity, means it is L t raised to minus 1. L t raised to minus 1. Okay. So now eta is equal to mL t raised to minus 2 all divided by L square t raised to minus 1. So I rearrange this equation. mL t raised to minus 2 all into L raised to minus 2 t raised to 1. So it is equal to m L raised to 1 minus 2 t raised to minus 2 plus 1. So the result is m L raised to minus 1 t raised to minus 1. Okay. So the dimension of eta, that is m L raised to minus 1 t raised to minus 1. So here option 4, that one is the correct answer. Okay. Then question number 7. If C and R denote capacitance and resistance, the dimensional formula of C into R. Okay. So the dimensional value of C, that is equal to dimension of C, that is equal to m raised to minus 1, L raised to minus 2, A raised to 2, and T raised to 4. Okay, T raised to 4. And the dimensional value of resistance R, that is equal to m L square T raised to minus 3, A raised to minus 2. Okay. So this one is the dimension of capacitance and resistance. Okay. So I substitute these values in equation C into R. Okay, C into R. So now m raised to minus 1, L raised to minus 2, A raised to 2, then T raised to 4, all into m L square T raised to minus 3, A raised to minus 2. Okay. So now the result is m raised to minus 1 plus 1, L raised to minus 2 plus 2, A raised to 2 minus 2, then T raised to 4 minus 3. Okay. So now m raised to minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to m raised to 0, L raised to 0, A raised to 0, and T raised to 1. Okay. So here the correct option, that is option 1. Okay. So m L raised to 0, L raised to 0, t raised to 1. Okay, see here I avoid the term a raised to 0, so here option 1 is the correct one. Okay, then question number 8. In an experiment for quantities A, B, C and D are measured with percentage error 1%, 2%, 3% and 4% respectively. Quantity P calculated as follows. Okay, see here the value of P, equation for P, that is equal to A raised to 3, B raised to 2 divided by CD percentage. Okay, CD, that is the equation. Okay, so we know the percentage error of these kind of equations, that is 3 delta A divided by A into 100 plus 2 delta B divided by B into 100 plus delta C divided by C into 100, then plus delta D divided by D into 100. Okay, that means to find out the percentage error of a particular equation, we use the expression if the equation is in the form of A raised to x, B raised to y divided by C raised to z, then the percentage error of this physical quantity, that is x delta A divided by A into 100. Okay, so this one is the percentage error of this quantity, then plus y into the power value, which one is the power, y is the power in the case of B, so y into delta B divided by B into 100, then plus del z into delta C divided by C into 100. This one is the simple equation to calculate the value of percentage error in a particular quantity, okay, physical quantity. So now I substitute the values of delta A divided by A into 100. See, in this question 1% is the value of delta A divided by delta A divided by A into 100. Okay, so delta A divided by A into 100, that means the percentage error of this quantity, that is equal to 1%, and delta B divided by B into 100, that is equal to 2%, and delta C divided by C into 100, that is equal to 3%, and delta D divided by D into 100, that is equal to 4%. See, these are the values from the question. Okay, so I substitute these values here, then 3 into 1% plus 2 into 2% plus 3% plus 4%. Okay, so here it is equal to 3 into 1%, that is equal to 3%, plus 2 into 2 4%, plus 3% plus 4%. Okay, so now the answer, that is 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 10 plus 4 14%. Okay, so here the correct answer, that is fourth one, that is 14%. Clear? Then question number 9. Out of the following set of forces, the resultant of which cannot be 0. Okay, so to find out the resultant of which cannot be 0, you just add any two of the forces, then find out the value. That value should be greater than or equal to the third force, then this condition is satisfied. That means you just see in the first case 10 plus 10, that is equal to 20. The value of third force, that is smaller than 20, so here 20 is greater than 10. See, in the second case it is 10 plus 10, that is equal to 20, so 15 is smaller than 20. Then the third one, 10 plus 20, that is equal to 30. So the third force that is smaller than 30. Then the fourth one, that is 10 plus 20, that is equal to 30, but here the value of third force is greater than 30. Okay, so therefore this one is the correct option. In this case the resultant value is not equal to 0. Okay, then question number 10, find the dimension of A divided by B in the equation. See, here we know the equation, it is F is equal to A root x plus bt square. Okay, where F is the force, x is the distance, where F is the force and x is the distance, and t is the time. Okay, so find the dimension of A divided by B. So the dimension of A divided by B is unknown. So here we know the dimension of force is equivalent to the dimension of A root x, and the dimension of force is equivalent to bt square, dimension of bt square. Okay, so we know the dimension of force, it is equal to mlt raised to minus 2, and it is equal to A root x means it is equal to ax raised to 1 by 2. Okay, ax raised to 1 by 2. See, we know the dimension of x means it is the distance. So dimension of distance, that is L. Then A is equal to mlt raised to minus 2 all divided by L raised to 1 by 2. So A is equal to ml raised to 1 plus 1 minus 1 by 2 1 minus 1 by 2 t raised to minus 2. Okay, so here A is equal to ml raised to minus plus 1 by 2 t raised to minus 2. Okay, so this one is the dimension of A. Then B, to find the value of B, we know the dimension of force F is equal to ml t raised to minus 2, it is equal to bt square. So B, dimension of t is t square. Okay, dimension of t is capital letter T, and its square, that is equal to t square. Okay, so now B is equal to ml t raised to minus 2 all divided by t square. So it is equal to ml t raised to minus 2 minus 2. Okay, so now it is equal to ml t raised to minus 4, ml t raised to minus 4. Okay, so this one is the dimension of B. Okay, so now we know the dimension of B, and we know the dimension of A, it is ml raised to 1 by 2 t raised to minus 2. So our question, what is the dimension of A divided by B? So now dimension of A divided by B, that is equal to ml raised to 1 by 2 t raised to minus 2 all divided by ml t raised to minus 4, ml t raised to minus 4. So m cancelled, then L raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 t raised to minus 2 plus 4. Okay, so the result is L raised to minus 1 by 2 t raised to 2. Okay, L raised to minus 1 by 2 t raised to 2, that is the correct option. So here option 1 is the correct. Clear? Then the distance, question number 11, the distance x moved by a particle in time t is given by x is equal to a into 1 minus e raised to minus bt. Okay, the dimension of A, B are the same as those of. Okay, so dimension of AB. So what is the dimension of A? No idea. Then what is the dimension of B? No idea. Okay, so first we know e exponential e raised to minus bt. See here the minus bt, that one is a dimensionless quantity. Okay, so minus b t, that one is a dimensionless quantity, therefore its value is equal to 1. Dimension of minus bt is dimensionless, that is equal to 1. So here b is equal to, we know t, dimension of t, that is b t is equal to 1. So b is equal to 1 divided by t. So b is equal to t raised to minus 1. Okay. So we avoid the sign minus, okay, in our dimensional calculation. Okay. Then the dimension of A. So what is the dimension of A? See here, x is the displacement. So x, dimension of x is equivalent to the dimension of A. Therefore A is equal to L. A is equal to L. Okay. Then our question is what is the dimension of AB? Okay. So here we know the dimension of A, that is equal to L, and we know the dimension of B, that is equal to t raised to minus 1. So we know the dimension of velocity, that is equal to m raised to 0 L t raised to minus 1. So here the correct option, that is velocity. Okay, option number 1. Then question number 12. How many seconds are there in a light Fermi? Okay. So actually we know the 1 Fermi means 1 into 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Okay. Then 1 light Fermi means 1 Fermi value divided by velocity of the light in vacuum. So it is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Okay. So now it is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 15 into 10 raised to minus 8 all divided by 3. Okay. So its answer is 1 divided by 3, that is equal to 0.33 something. So 3.33 into 10 raised to minus 24. Okay. So this one is the correct option. Okay. So here it is option 3, 3.33 into 10 raised to minus 24. Okay. Then next question, that is question number 30. The energy E of a particle of position x at time t is given by E is equal to A divided by T into B plus x square. Okay. So this one is the equation where A and B are constants. The dimensional formula of A. Okay. So to find the dimensional formula of A, we know the dimension of energy, it is equal to m L square T raised to minus 2. Okay. So this one is the dimension of energy, and it is equivalent to A divided by, see here, the dimension of x square and the dimension of B are same. Okay. Dimension of x square and the dimension of B are same. That means the x is the position, that means here the dimension of x, that is L. So the dimension of L square plus the dimension of B, that is again L square. So L square plus L square, L square. So T into L square. So the dimension of T, that is equal to capital letter T. So T into L square. Okay. T into L square. So to find the dimensional formula of A is equal to m L square T raised to minus 2 into T L raised to 2. Okay. So m L square plus 2 T raised to minus 2 plus 1. Okay. So now it is equal to m L raised to 4 T raised to minus 1. Okay. So this one is the dimensional formula of dimensional equation of A, or dimensional form. If it is a dimensional formula, A is equal to ml raised to for t raised to ml raised to for t raised to minus 1. Okay, so which one is the answer? Fourth one is the correct answer, ml raised to for t raised to minus 1. Okay, then next one, question number 14. If A vector dot B vector, it is magnitude of A vector cross B vector, then the angle between vectors A and B is, okay, see, A vector dot B vector, okay, its magnitude, if A vector dot B vector is equal to magnitude of A vector cross B vector, okay, so A vector dot B vector means it is equal to AB cos theta, okay, A vector dot B vector, that is equal to AB cos theta. A vector cross B vector, that is equal to AB sin theta, okay. So here if A vector dot B vector is equal to magnitude of A vector cross B vector, then the angle between vectors, So here the equation AB cos theta equal to AB sin theta, okay. So I rearrange this equation like sin theta divided by cos theta is equal to AB by AB. Sin theta divided by cos theta means it is equal to tan theta, it is equal to 1. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 1, so it is equal to 45 degree, okay. So here the correct option, that is option B, 45 degree, okay. Then next question, question number 15. The direction of A is vertically upward and direction of B is in north direction. The direction of A cross B will be, okay. So you just consider these are the directions. This one is the north direction, this one is the south direction, this one is the east direction, and this one is the west direction in a horizontal plane, okay, in a horizontal plane, okay. So here the direction of A is vertically upward, so this one is the direction of A, and direction of B is in north, so this one is the direction of B, and A cross B will be. So in this situation we use right hand grip rule to find out the direction of A cross B. So here the cross product is taken from A to B, that means the angle is from A to B. So by using the right hand grip rule we can able to find out the direction of the resultant A cross B. So here the A cross B's direction towards west, okay. So the correct option, that is western direction, okay, okay. So here we use right hand grip rule to find out the direction of A cross B, okay. See in question, y is equal to A sin omega t plus bt plus ct square cos omega t, the unit of A, B, C is same as that of. So here y is equal to from this equation the unit of y is equivalent to A, okay. We know the dimensional analysis steps. So here the dimension of y is equivalent to A sin omega t, and dimension of y is equivalent to bt, dimension of y is equivalent to ct square cos omega t. That means the unit of y is equivalent to A, and the unit of y is equivalent to bt, and the unit of y is equivalent to ct square, okay. Then y is equal to A, that means A is equal to, the unit of A is equivalent to y, unit of B is equivalent to y divided by t, unit of C is equivalent to y divided by t square, okay. So A, B, C, the dimension of the unit of A, B, C it is equivalent to y into y by t into y by t square. So it is equal to y into y into y, that is equal to y cube divided by t raised to 3. So that means y divided by t all raised to 3, that is the correct unit. Okay, so here the option 4, that one is the correct one. Okay, then question number 17, which of the two have same dimension? Which of the two have the same dimension? See here, force and strain. Force is equal force means it is equal to F is equal to ml t raised to minus 2. Strain means it is a dimensionless quantity. Strain means change in dimension divided by original dimension. So it is a dimensionless quantity. So force and dimension, that is the wrong answer. Force and stress, actually stress is equivalent to pressure. So force is not dimensionally, force is not equivalent to stress, therefore this one is the wrong option. Then angular velocity and frequency, we know angular velocity, that is omega, it is equal to theta divided by t, that means theta is dimensionless, so it is equal to omega is equal to 1 divided by t, and frequency nu is equal to 1 divided by time, it is equal to 1 divided by t. So dimensionally omega is equivalent to nu, therefore angular velocity and frequency is the correct answer. Then already fourth one, that is a wrong option. Okay, then question number 18, the mass of a body depends only on the the quantity of matter contained in the body. Okay, that one is a very basic idea related to science or material science. Okay, then question number 19, the number of significant figures in 0.0009. See here, these 3 zeros are not significant, therefore the right answer, that is 4. Okay, fourth one, option 1, fourth option, that is 1. Okay, significant figure only 1. Okay, then question number 20, a physical quantity P is related to 4 observables A, B, C and D as follows. So here the equation P is equal to A3B square, A raised to 3 B square divided by root of C into D. Okay, so now it's average or percentage. Oh yes, percentage error, that is 3 into delta A divided by A into 100 plus 2 into delta B divided by B into 100 plus root means it is 1 by 2. See, root C means it is equal to C raised to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 delta C divided by C into 100 plus delta D divided by D into 100. Okay, so here we know the percentage errors of A, B and A, B, C and D. So here it is equal to 3 into 1 percentage plus 2 into 3 percentage plus 4 into 2 into 3 percentage and 1 by 2 into 4 percentage plus 1 into 2 percentage. Okay, so now it is equal to 3 percentage plus 2 into 3 6 percentage plus 2 percentage plus 2 percentage. Okay, so now it is equal to 13 percentage, that is the right answer. So here P is option 2 is the right answer. Okay, then question number 21, the component of 2 I cap plus 3 j cap along the direction of x I plus I vector plus j vector is okay. So here you just consider a vector, that is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap, and b vector, that is equal to I cap plus j cap. So to find out the component of A vector along the direction of B vector, we use the expression A vector dot B vector all divided by magnitude of B. Okay. So here it is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap all into I cap plus j cap all divided by, so is the B vector magnitude of B vector, that is root of 1 square plus 1 square. Okay. So here 2 into 1, that is equal to 2, plus 3 into 1, that is equal to 3, all divided by root of 2. Okay, that means 5 divided by root 2, that is the correct option. Okay, so option 3 is the right one. Okay, then next question, if A plus B, A vector plus B vector equal to magnitude of A vector minus magnitude of B vector, then the angle between A and B is, okay. So here we use the expression, we know the magnitude of A vector plus B vector, that is equal to root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta equal to, here this one root of not root of, it is equal to magnitude of A minus magnitude of B, means it is equal to A minus B. Okay. So take the square on both sides, then A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to A minus B all square. Okay. So A square plus B square minus plus 2AB cos theta is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB. Okay, equal sign. Okay, so here A square and A square cancel each other, B square cancelled, then here 2AB cos theta equal to minus 2AB. So cos theta is equal to minus 2AB divided by 2AB. So the result is minus 1. So cos theta is equal to minus 1. So theta is equal to cos inverse of minus 1. So that is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So here the correct option, option 4, 180 degree. Okay. Then the next one, question number 23. If alpha comma beta and gamma are the angles made by A with x, y and z axis respectively, then we know the direction cosines, the equation of direction cosine, that is equal to cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1, or sin square beta alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, that is equal to 2. So here the right option, that is 1, sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, that is equal to 2. So question number 24. A truck traveling due north at 20 meter per second turns west and travel at the same speed. The change in its velocity. So what is its change in its velocity? Okay. So here the truck is traveling. A truck is traveling north at 20 meter per second. Okay. So first one, you just consider this one is the north, this one is the south, and this one is the east, and this one is the west. Okay. The truck traveling north at 20 meter per second. So in this direction 20 meter per second. Then turns west, travel at the same speed. So here this one is the 20 meter per second. Okay. So the change in velocity, what is change in velocity? Final velocity minus initial velocity. See here, this one is the initial velocity, this one is the final velocity. Okay. So we require V final plus minus of V initial. Okay. That means I consider the negative vector of Vi vector. Okay. That means the negative vector is acting downward direction. So now this one is minus Vi vector. Okay. So its resultant is acting in this direction. Okay. One vector is acting in this direction and the other vector is acting in this direction. Then this one is the change in velocity. Okay. Delta V. It is the change in velocity. Okay. Delta V. Okay. So here its value is 20 root 2. in the southwest direction. So here this one is the correct option. We know 20, then this one is 20 root 2. Okay, the magnitude is 20 root 2. So 20 root 2 meter per second southwest direction. That is the correct option. Okay, then question number 25. How many times is the millisecond larger than a microsecond? Okay, so here we know the millisecond value. Millisecond means it is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 second, and microsecond means it is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 second. See here the millisecond value is greater than microsecond value. The difference is 10 raised to 3 times, 10 raised to 3 times. So here the right option, that is option number 1, 10 raised to 3 times. Okay, then question number 26. The percentage error in determination of G. So G is equal to the equation is 4 pi square L divided by T square, where L and T are measured with plus or minus 1% and 2%. Okay, so here to calculate the percentage error, I avoid the constant term. So now it is equal to the percentage error in G, it is equal to delta L divided by L into 100 plus delta T divided by T. Here the power is 2, therefore 2 into delta T divided by T into 100. Okay, so now it is equal to delta L divided by L into 100 means it is equal to here the value of delta L divided by L into 100, that is 1% plus, and then it is equal to 2 into 2%. Okay, so now it is equal to 1% plus 4%, so it is equal to 5%. Okay, so here the right option, that is option 3. Okay, then question number 27. In a circuit, potential difference across resistance V. So resistance V, that is equal to 4 plus or minus 0.25 volt. Then the resistance V and current I, current in resistance I, yes, I is equal to 1 plus or minus 0.1 ampere. Okay, so in a circuit, potential difference across resistance is V is equal to 4 plus or minus 0.25 V, and current in resistance I is equal to 1 plus or minus 0.1 ampere. What is the value of resistance with its percentage error? Okay, so its percentage error value. Okay, its percentage error value. So how we find out the percentage error value? So here we know R is equal to V by I. So now the result is 4 divided by 1, that is equal to 4 ohm. Okay, 4 ohm is the true value, and the percentage error value, to find the percentage error we use delta R divided by R is equal to delta V divided by V plus delta I divided by I. This one is the equation to find out the relative error of the resistance. Then relative error value into 100, that one is the percentage error. So here it is equal to delta V divided by V plus delta I divided by I all into 100. Okay, so now delta V divided by V means it is equal to 0.25 divided by V means it is equal to 4 plus then 0.1 divided by 1 all into 100. Okay, so now it is equal to 0.25 divided by 4, that is equal to 0.0625 plus then 0.1 divided by 1, that is equal to 0.1. Okay, 0.1, then all into 100. Okay, so now it is equal to 0.1625 into 100. So it is equal to 16.25 percentage. Okay. So the right answer, that is R plus percentage error in R. That means R is equal to 4 ohm plus percentage error in R, that is equal to 16.25. Okay. So the right answer 60.25 percentage. Okay. So the right answer 4 ohm plus 16.25 percentage. Okay. Option 4. Then next question. The unit of percentage error is. The unit of percentage error is. The options are: percentage error is unitless, same as that of physical quantity, different from that of physical quantity, errors have got their own units which are different from that of the physical quantity. See, percentage error means we use the same quantity in numerator and denominator. Okay. See, this one is the, you just consider R is a physical quantity, its change in R or variation in R, that one is the delta R, or error in R, that is delta R divided by R. Actually this one is delta A mean value, and this one R is the A mean value. Okay, that means both the quantities are same, therefore this one is unitless quantity. Okay, so percentage error is unitless. Okay, so that one is the right answer. Then question number 29, statement number 1. If the error in measurement of distance and time are 3% and 2% respectively, error in calculation of velocity is 5%. Statement 2, velocity is equal to distance divided by time. So there are 4 number of statements. Which one is the correct statement? Okay. See here, if error in measurement of distance and time are 3%, 2% respectively, error in calculation of velocity, that is 5%. Okay. So error in measurement of distance and time 3% and 2% velocity. So velocity V is equal to LT raised to minus 1. So delta L divided by L into 100 plus delta T divided by minus 1 delta T, or 1 delta T divided by T into 100, that one is the percentage error. So here 3% plus, here I use the numerical value only, so it is 1, so 2%, so it is equal to 5%. So that one is the right answer, right statement. Okay. And another one is velocity is distance divided. Actually it is a physical quantity. Distance is velocity is displacement divided by time. So here distance means that dimensionally it is equivalent to displacement. Therefore distance divided by time is dimensionally equivalent to displacement divided by time. So both the statements are correct, but the second statement is not correct explanation of first one. Okay, that means here the option, that is statement number 1 is true, statement number 2 is true, and statement 2 is not correct explanation of statement number 1. Okay, so this one is the right option. Okay, then question number 30. Given that y is equal to a cos t by p minus qx, where t represent time in seconds and x represent distance in meters, which of the following statement is true? See here, unit of x is same as that of p, unit of x is same as that of q, unit of t is same as that of q, unit of t is same as that of p. This one is the options. So here y is equal to a cos t by p minus qx. Okay, where t represent the time in second and x represent the distance in meter. Okay, so now following statement is true. Okay, see here, actually this one a, you just consider a cos this term is x. See, actually this x is dimensionless quantity. Okay, dimensionless quantity. That means t by p minus qx, that is dimensionless. Okay, so it is equal to 1. Then so here t by p means it is equal to t by p is dimensionally equivalent to qx. Okay, t by p is dimensionally equivalent to qx. Okay, so the dimension of t is same as that of p. Dimension of t is same as that of p. Okay, so is there any option? Yes, the unit of t is same as that of p. Okay, then the next one, consider a vector f vector is equal to 4i cap minus 3j cap. What is the unit vector perpendicular to f? What is the unit vector perpendicular to f? See, this one is very simple question. See here, 4i cap minus 3j cap, that is the force. See, this force is acting in xy plane. So the unit vector perpendicular to xy plane, that is equal to z axis. So the unit vector is lies in the z axis. So here the correct option, option number 3, k cap. Okay, then question number 32. What is the angle between a vector cross b vector and b vector cross a vector? Okay, see, actually we know a vector cross b vector is equivalent to minus of b vector cross a vector. Okay, this means that the angle between a vector cross b vector and b vector cross a vector, it is equal to 180 degree. This one is very simple question, so its option is 180 degree. Okay, then question number 33. If a is equal to magnitude of a vector is equal to 2, magnitude of b vector is equal to 5, and magnitude of a vector cross b vector is equal to 8. Find the value of a dot b. Okay, find the value of a dot b. So how we find out the value of a dot b? See here, we know the dimensions of a, dimensions of b, and dimension of a cross b. Okay, so now a dot b, we know a cross b is equal to magnitude of a cross b is equal to a b sin theta. Okay, a b sin theta. Here we know a magnitude of a vector is equivalent to a, magnitude of b vector is equivalent to b. Therefore 2 into 5 sin theta equal to a magnitude of a vector cross b vector, that is equal to 8. Okay, so 10 sin theta is equal to 8. So sin theta is equal to 8 divided by 10. So it is equal to 4 divided by 5. Okay, so theta is equal to sin inverse of 4 divided by 5. Okay, then it is not correct one. Now I find out the value of a vector dot b vector. Okay, a vector dot b vector, that is equal to a b, magnitude of a vector dot b vector, that is equal to ab cos theta. Okay, ab cos theta. See, to find out the value of cos theta, we know sin theta is equal to 4 by 5. So we know sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus sin square theta. Okay. So now it is equal to, we know sin square theta is equal to 4 by 5. So now cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus 4 by 5 whole square. It is equal to root of 1 plus 16 divided by 25. So it is equal to root of 9 by 25. It is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Now we know the value of cos theta is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. So I substitute the value of cos theta. Now cos theta is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Then I substitute that value in here. Okay. So now in equation AB cos theta, it is equal to 2 into 5 cos theta, means it is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. So both 5's are cancelled each other. Actually cos theta is plus or minus 3. Okay. So the result is 2 into 3, that is equal to 6 plus or minus 6, that one is A dot B. Okay. So here option 4, that one is the correct answer. Okay, correct option. Then next one. Next one, two forces each numerically equal to 10 dyne are acting as shown in the adjoining figure. Then the resultant is, okay. So actually this one is the first, this one is the first force. Its magnitude is 10 dyne, and this one is the second one. It is 10 dyne, and the angle between them is equal to 60 degree. Okay. So now this one is the actual direction of 10 dyne. So now the angle between them, that is equal to 120 degree, and this one is 10 dyne. So here this one, you just consider this one is A vector and this one is B vector. Now A vector is equivalent to B vector, right? That means the magnitude of A vector is equivalent to B vector. Then the angle between them, that is equal to 120 degree. Then the resultant should be equal to the vector, A vector or B vector. That means this one is the resultant vector and it is equivalent to 10 dyne. Okay. See, this one is a condition related to parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay. So now here this one is the correct option, to 10 dyne, that is the right answer. Then question number 35. If vector p, q and r have magnitudes 5, 12 and 13 units and p plus q is equal to r, the angle between q and r is, okay, the angle between q and r is, okay. So here the magnitude of p vector, that is equal to 5, magnitude of q vector, that is equal to 12, and magnitude of r vector, that is equal to 30. Okay. This means that this one is okay, one, just consider this one is a triangle and this side is p vector and this side is r vector and this side, that is q vector. Okay. Then the angle between them is equal to theta. Okay. So now cos theta is equal to, see here all options are related to cos value. So cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So here adjacent side is related to Q and R. So here it is equal to the value of Q, that is equal to 12, and the value of R, that is equal to 13. So cos theta, that is equal to 12 divided by 13. So theta is equal to cos inverse of 12 divided by 13. Okay, cos inverse of 12 divided by 13. So here the angle between them is equal to cos inverse of 12 divided by 13. Okay, so now this one is the right answer. Option number 1, cos inverse of 12 divided by 13. Then question number 36. Planck constant h, speed of light in vacuum c, the Newton's gravitational constant g are three fundamental constants. Which of the following combinations of these has the dimension of length? Okay, so actually you just find out the unit of these values. Okay, first you write the unit of Planck constant. See, Planck constant is h is equal to Newton meter second. Okay, so this one is the unit of Planck constant, and the unit of g, that is equal to Newton meter square kg raised to -2. Okay, that one is the unit of gravitational constant. And the last one, speed of the light means it is c, its unit is meter per second. Okay, meter per second or meter second raised to -1. Okay, so you substitute these equations in each option and calculate the final unit of the equation. So here the third option, when I substitute the units of these values h, g and c in third equation, then its dimension is equivalent to length. Okay, then its unit is equivalent to length. Therefore this one is the right option. So you just substitute the value, substitute the units of h, g and c in equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3 and equation number 4, and rearrange the units and find out the final unit of the equation. Okay, see, in the third equation the final unit of the equation is equivalent to meter. Okay, that means meter is the unit of length. Therefore third equation, that one is the right one. Okay, then next one, question number 37. Time intervals measured by a clock given by following reading: 1.25 second, 1.124 sorry 1.24 second, then 1.27 second, 1.21 second, then 1.28 second. These are the A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Okay, clear? Then to find A mean, you just add all these values divided by number of observations. Okay, so 1.25 plus 1.24 plus 1.27 plus 1.21 plus 1.28 all divided by 5. So now its answer, that is equal to 1.25. Okay, so the A mean value, that is equal to 1.25. You just add all these values and divide the sum of the numerator by using 5, then the result is 1.25. Okay, then next one, you just minus this 1.25 from A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Okay, so then you get delta A1, that means absolute error in individual measurement. Okay, so in the first one, the absolute error in individual measurement, that is 0.0. Then delta A2, it is equal to 1.25 minus 1.24, that is equal to 0.01. Then the delta A3, that is equal to 0.02, 0.27 minus 0.25, that is equal to 0.02. Then delta A4, that is equal to 0.21 minus 24, that is equal to 0.4. Then delta A5, that is equal to 0.28 minus 0.25, that is equal to 0.3. Okay. Then again, to find the delta A mean, that means the mean absolute error, you add all these values. All these values means 0.00 plus 0.01 plus 0.02 plus 0.04 plus 0.03, all divided by 5. Okay. So now its answer, that is 0.02. Okay, 0.02. So you just add all the values in the numerator, then divide the sum of these values by using 5, then the result is 0.02. Okay. See, we know the value is in the form of, the measured value always is in the form of A mean plus or minus delta A mean. Okay, A mean plus or minus delta A mean. So here 1.25 plus or minus delta A mean value means it is equal to 0.02. Then here the question is, what is the percentage relative error of the observation? What is the percentage relative error of the observation? See, actually it's relative error. It is delta A mean divided by A mean into 100. Okay. So now it is equal to 0.02 divided by 1.25, and it is equal to 0.016. Okay, 0.016, and here into 100. So into 100, so that is equal to 1.6. Okay. So here in this question, the right answer, that is 1.6%. So this one is the right option, 1. Okay. So the next question, question number 38. A screw gauge gives the following reading when used to measure the diameter of a wire. Main scale reading is 0 mm. Okay. So the first one, the least count of the screw gauge. We know the least count of screw gauge, that is equal to screw gauge, that is equal to 0.001 centimeter. Okay, 0.001 centimeter. Okay. See here the main scale reading MSR value, that is equal to 0 mm. Okay. Then the circular scale reading, or CSR, that is equal to 52. Okay, 52 divisions. Okay. So MSR reading, that is equal to 52 division. So given that 1 mm on main scale corresponds to 100 divisions. Okay, 1 mm corresponds to 100 division. Therefore the least count of the screw gauge, that is equal to 0.001 centimeter. Okay. The diameter of the wire from the above data. So actually we know the form of result or the actual value of the particular object from screw gauge by using the expression value is equal to the data is equal to, it is equal to MSR value plus CSR into least count, CSR into least count plus or minus 0 correction. Okay, plus or minus 0 correction. So this one is the actual form of the result. So here we know the MSR value. MSR value is 0 mm means 0 centimeter, plus CSR value, we know the CSR value, that is equal to 52 divisions into LC, least count of this instrument in centimeter. Why? Because here all the results are in centimeter, therefore I convert the least count value of the screw gauge to centimeter. It is equal to 0.001 centimeter. So 0.001 centimeter. And here the question not mentioned about the least count, zero correction or zero error. So here it is equal to 0. So now the correct answer, that is equal to 0.052 centimeter. Okay. So here the right option, that is option number 1, 0.025 centimeter. Okay. Then next question number 39. A wire of length L is equal to 6 plus or minus 0.06 centimeter. Okay. So L is equal to 6 plus or minus 0.06 centimeter and R is equal to 0.5 plus or minus 0.005 centimeter. Okay. And the mass M, that is equal to 0.3 plus or minus 0.003 gram. Okay. Maximum percentage error in density is, okay, maximum percentage error in density. So what is density? Density is equal to mass divided by volume. Okay, mass divided by volume. See here, this one, the material is a wire. Okay. So therefore the volume of the wire, that is equal to mass divided by volume of the wire, that is equal to pi r square L. Okay. So it is the volume of the cylinder. Okay. So now here mass, I change the equation like M pi r square L, that is the density D. Okay. So to find the percentage error of this value, we avoid the term pi from the equation to find the percentage error. So now delta M divided by M into 100 plus 2 into delta R divided by R into 100 plus delta L divided by L into 100. Okay. So this one is the percentage error in measurement of density. Okay. So you just substitute the values from the given data from this from here. So delta M divided by M means it is equal to 0.003 divided by M value, that is equal to 0.3, then into 100 plus 2 into delta R means 0.005 divided by 0.5 into 100, then plus delta L divided by L means 0.06 divided by 6 into 100. Okay. So the values are 0.003 divided by 3, that is equal to 3 sorry 0.3 by 0.3 by 3 0.3 by 0.3 plus 2 into okay, this one is 2 into 0.1 divided by 0.5 divided by 0.5, then here plus 0.06 divided by 6 into 100, that is equal to 6 by 6. Okay, so now it is equal to 0.3 divided by 0.3, that is equal to 1. So 1% plus 2 into 0.5 divided by 0.5, that is equal to 2% plus 6 by 6, that is equal to 1%. Okay, so now this one is okay. See, all these are the percentage values. So 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 4%. Okay, so the maximum percentage error in the density, that is equal to 4%. Okay, then question number 40. The period of oscillation of a simple pendulum is given by T is equal to 2 pi root of L by G, where L is about 100 centimeter and is known to have 1 mm accuracy. The period is about 2 seconds. The time of 100 oscillation, okay, the time of 100 oscillations measured by the stopwatch at least count 0.1 second. Okay, so here the percentage error in G. So first you convert the equation to find the value of G. Okay, so now the equation is T is equal to 2 pi root of L by G. So T square is equal to 4 pi divided by L by G. Now I rearrange this equation to find the value of G, then it is equal to 4 pi L divided by T square, 4 pi L divided by T square. To find the percentage error, I avoid the term 4 pi. Why? Because that one is a constant. So now the percentage error in G, that is equal to delta L divided by L into 100. The maximum percentage error in the physical quantity G, that is equal to delta L divided by L into 100 plus 2 into delta T divided by T into 100. Okay, see, actually here the period is about 2 seconds. The time of 100 oscillation is measured by the stopwatch least count 1 second. That means here 200, that one is the right value in the denominator. So now equation is delta L divided by L means it is equal to what is the value here, 100 centimeter point 1 mm. So 1 mm means see, this one is in 100 centimeter and the accuracy value is 1 mm. So I change 1 mm value to centimeter. So that is equal to 0.1 centimeter divided by 100 centimeter into 100 plus then 2 into delta T value means it is equal to 0.1 second, 0.1 divided by 2 second into 100 into 100. Okay, so here these two are cancelled each other and these are cancelled each other, then 0.1 centimeter plus 2 into 0.1 divided by 2, that means it is equal to 2 into 0.5, 2 into 0.5, that is equal to the right answer is 0.1, sorry, there is no centimeter, 0.1 divided by 100 centimeter, then here 2 into 100, hundreds are cancelled each other, then 0.1 plus 2 into 0.5, that is equal to 0.1 plus 0.1, that is equal to 0.2 percentage. Okay, so here the correct answer option 3, 0.2 percentage. Okay, then question number 41. Rain is falling vertically with a speed 4 meter per second. So you just consider this one is the direction of rain VR, and its value is 4 meter per second. Okay, after some time wind starts blowing with a speed of 3 meter per second in north-south direction. Okay, so you just consider this one is the north and this one is the south, and this one is the direction of the wind. Okay, so now this one is V wind, it is equal to 3 meter second raised to minus 1. Okay, then the north-south direction. In order to protect himself from rain, a man standing on the ground should hold his umbrella at an angle. So first you find out the resultant velocity of the rain with respect to wind. So now I change this value, so VR minus VW. Okay, so now it is equal to VR vector minus of plus of minus VW vector. That means you just consider the negative vector of velocity of wind. So now it is minus VW, and it is equal to 3 meter second raised to minus 1. So now this one is the resultant. So the angle produced between the vertical and the resultant, that is theta. To find the value of theta, we use tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Here the value of opposite side, that is equal to 3, and the adjacent side, that is 4. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4. Okay, tan inverse of 3 by 4. So here the two options consist of tan inverse of 3 by 4. Okay, so which one is the right option? So here the theta angle is measured from vertical axis. Okay, that means now the theta from vertical or vertical to north. Okay, so here theta is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4 with the vertical towards north, right? Now the theta is measured from vertical to north direction. Okay, towards north direction. Okay, so option C, 2 is the right answer. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4 with the vertical towards north. Okay. See question number 42. When the planet Jupiter is at a distance of 824.7 into million means 10 raised to 6 kilometer. So here this one is the value of D, and the next one, its angular diameter is measured to be 35.72 seconds. Okay, so that means it is the value of theta, that is equal to 35.72 seconds. Calculate the diameter of the Jupiter. Okay, so actually here we use the equation theta is equal to D divided by D. Okay, theta is equal to D divided by D. See, this equation is derived by using the parallax method. Okay, so now D is the angular diameter, it is equal to theta into D or D into theta. Okay, D into theta, D into theta. Okay, so here D, what is D? D is equal to 824.7 into 10 raised to 6 into theta. So first you change the value of theta from degree or second value to radian value. So now it is equal to 35.72 into to convert the second value to radian, we use 4.872 into 874 into 10 raised to minus 6. Now this value turns to radian. Okay, so substitute this value in here. So 35.72 into 4.874 into 10 raised to minus 6. Okay, so now the answer is 1 point. To calculate all these values, then the result is 1.435 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. Okay, so here first one, that is the correct answer. Okay, so question number 42, option 1 is the correct. Then next one, a particle is moving along the circumference of a circle with uniform speed v. The change in velocity when it is it has described 90 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree, 60 degree and 120 degree. Okay, so you just consider this one is the path of the particle. First one, you just consider this one is the v initial and this one is the v final when theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay, when theta is equal to 90 degree. Okay, then the result is acting in this direction. Okay, and the value of this resultant, that is equal to, if this one is v and this one is v, actually these are uniform speed, that means v final is equivalent to v and v initial is equivalent to v and v final is also equivalent to v. Okay, so this one is v and this one is v. The angle between them is equal to 90 degree. Then the resultant is acting in this direction and it is equivalent to root of v square plus v square, that is equal to root of 2 v square. It is equal to v root 2. Okay, v root 2. So now the answer for change of velocity at when theta is equal to 90 degree, it is equal to v root 2. Okay, so here the first option only consists v root 2 as a result for change in velocity when the angle between them is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so actually this one is the right answer. So you just check another two options. If theta is equal to 180 degree, if theta is equal to 180 degree means the velocity initial velocity is acting in this direction and final velocity is acting in this direction. So now this one is v and this one is minus v. So change in velocity means v minus v. So that is equal to v plus v, that is equal to 2v. Okay, again I confirmed the second option is 2v. Okay, in 180 degree the change in velocity is equal to 2v. So now first one is the correct option. Okay, so in similar way you just check other angles, 360 degree, then 360 degree, then 60 degree and 120 degree also. Okay, then question number 44, match the following: power, torque, density, moment of inertia. See, column number 1 consists power, torque, density, moment of inertia, and column number 2 m raised to 1, l raised to 2, t raised to 0, m raised to 1, l square, t raised to minus 3, m raised to 1, l square, t raised to minus 2, m raised to 1, l raised to minus 3, t raised to 0. Okay, so here power, the dimension of power Pw is divided by T. So W is equal to force into displacement. Okay, so force is equal to m l t raised to minus 2, S is L. So work W is equal to m l square t raised to minus 2 all divided by T, that is equal to work then power P is equal to W divided by T, that is equal to ml square T raised to minus 2 all divided by T, then it is equal to ml square T raised to minus 2 minus 1, that is equal to ml square T raised to minus 3. Okay, so here power is equivalent to m raised to, dimension of power is equivalent to m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 3. Okay, then torque means force into perpendicular distance, so its dimension, the dimension of torque, that is equal to m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. Okay, so here torque that is equal to R. Okay, then density means D is equal to mass divided by volume, the dimension of volume, that is equal to L cube. So m L raised to minus 3 T raised to 0. Okay, m L raised to minus 3 T raised to 0. So C is equivalent to S. Okay, then last one, moment of inertia, that is equivalent to P. Okay, so the first one, that is the right answer. Okay, so question number 45. In a vernier caliper, one main scale division is x centimeter and n divisions of the vernier scale coincide with n minus 1 divisions of the main scale. The least count in centimeter of the caliper is. Okay, so see here 1 MSD, one main scale division, that is equal to x centimeter. Okay, so 1 MSD, that is equal to x centimeter. Okay, so n number of VSD. Okay, then vernier caliper consists n number of divisions, so n VSD is equivalent to, here it is n minus 1 MSD, n minus 1 MSD. Okay, that means 1 VSD, one vernier scale division, that is equivalent to, one vernier scale division is equivalent to n minus 1 divided by n MSD. Okay, n minus 1 MSD. See, actually 1 MSD, that is equal to x centimeter. Okay, so now it is equivalent to 1 VSD is equivalent to n minus 1 divided by n of 1 MSD. Okay, so 1 MSD is equal to x centimeter, therefore it is equal to 1 VSD is equal to n minus 1 divided by n into x centimeter. Okay, then least count, LC, the least count of the vernier caliper. To find the least count, LC is equal to 1 MSD value minus 1 VSD value. Okay, so this one is the expression for least count of the vernier caliper. So now it is equal to 1 MSD value. What is 1 MSD value? That is x centimeter. So x minus 1 VSD value. 1 VSD means n minus 1 divided by n x. Okay, so now it is equal to nx minus x divided by n. Okay, so this plus nx and minus nx turns to 0, then here plus minus into minus plus, so the result is x divided by n. Okay, so here the option number 1, that one is the right answer. Okay, then question number 46. Given below are two statements, one is labeled as assertion A and the other is labeled as reason R. Assertion A: parallax method cannot be used for measuring distances of stars more than 100 light years away. Okay, parallax method cannot be used to measuring distances of stars more than 100 light years away. Okay, see, actually this one is a true statement. Okay, then the second one, reason: because parallax angle reduces so much that it cannot be measured accurately. Okay, so you just consider the particle or the satellite or the object in the space existing here, and these are the A and B are the observatories, and the separation between observatories, that is equal to B. Then this one is the theta. Okay, when the value of D increases, then the angle between these D's are these D, that means the value of theta between this radius of the circle decreases. Okay, so the first one, parallax method, cannot be used for measuring distances of stars more than 100 light years away is right. So here reason R is the correct one related to the assertion. Okay, so here both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion A. Okay, so here option number 1, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Okay, then the next one, given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion A and the other is labeled as reason R. Assertion A, scalar product of two vectors can be negative quantity. Yes, actually this one is the right answer. Scalar product of two vectors can be negative quantity. Okay, then the next one, reason, scalar product of two vectors depend upon cosine of the angle between the vectors may be positive or negative. Okay, we know a scalar product means A vector dot B vector, that is the scalar product. It is equal to A B cos theta. Okay, when the value of theta is equal to 0 degree, then cos 0, that is equal to 1, then the result is AB. Okay, that means it is positive. When theta is equal to 180 degree, then the result is minus 1, then AB minus AB. Okay, so the assertion is correct and the reason is correct, and the assertion is the correct explanation. The reason is the correct explanation for the assertion. Okay, so both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, so here option 1 is the right one. Then question number 48, calculate the angle of 1 degree. See, we know 1 degree means it is equal to pi by 180 radian. Okay, and it is equal to 1.745 into 10 raised to minus 2 radian numerically. Okay, so here the option 4, that one is the correct answer. Okay, then in a particular system, the unit of length, mass and time are chosen to be 10 centimeter, 10 gram and 0.1 second respectively. The unit of force in this system will be equivalent to, okay. So here we know 1 Newton that is equal to 1 kilogram meter per second square. Okay, 1 kilogram meter per second square, that is equal to 1 Newton. Okay, so the unit of force is expressed in 1 Newton. So 1 Newton, that is equal to 1 kilogram meter per second square. Okay, then we know 1 kg is equal to 10 raised to 3 gram. Okay, 10 raised to 3 gram. Okay, then 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2, which one is the unit of length? Centimeter, 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Okay, so now I rearrange this value 1 Newton, that is equal to 10 raised to 3 gram into 10 raised to 2 centimeter all divided by s square. Okay, all divided by s square. Okay, so now I rearrange this one like 100 into 10 gram into 10 into 10 centimeter, sorry, 10 into 10 centimeter all divided by, see, second in the form of 0.1 second. 0.1 second means it is equal to 100 into 0.1 second. 100 into 0.1 second. 100 into 0.1 second power square. Okay, power is 2. Clear? Now actually I expand this one like 10 raised to 3 is equal to 100 into 10. It is equivalent to 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 2, it is equal to 10 into 10. And here second square means 1 second square. So I change 1 second means it is equal to 100 into 0.1. Okay, 100 into 0.1 second. So now the answer is 10 into 10 gram. Sorry, 10 raised to 3, 10, 100. Okay, so now 100 into 10 gram into 10 into 10 centimeter all divided by 100 into 0.1 second square, that is equal to 1 Newton equal to 10 into, see, its value is equal to 10. So 10 into new unit. Okay, 10 into new unit. Okay, so 100 into 100 cancelled each other, and 10 into 100 that is cancelled each other. Then the remaining one is, that is 1 Newton is equal to 10 into new unit. Okay, so now this means new unit that is equal to 1 divided by 10. Okay, so 1 divided by 10 means it is equal to 0.1 Newton. 0.1 Newton. Okay, so here option number 1, that is the right answer. Okay, so you just calculate the value of 100 into 100 gram into 10 into 10 centimeter divided by 100 into 0.1 second all square. See, actually its value is equivalent to 10. So 1 Newton into 10 new unit. New unit means 10 gram in the order of 10 gram, 10 centimeter and 0.1 second square. Okay, so the result, that means the new unit, it is in new unit the value of 1 Newton, that is equivalent to 0.1 Newton. Okay, so option number 1 is the correct one. Then question number 50. The dimension of a physical quantity are given by m raised to a, l raised to b, t raised to c, that the physical quantity will be. Okay, so first one, well, we know velocity. What is the dimension of velocity? Velocity is equal to m raised to 0, lt raised to -1. Okay, acceleration, it is equal to m raised to 0, lt raised to -2. Force, its dimension is m raised to 1, l raised to 1, t raised to -2. Okay, and pressure P, that is equal to, pressure is force by area. Force by area means it is equal to m raised to 1, l raised to -1, t raised to -2. Okay, so this one is the option. So you just verify the options, or check the options. See here, velocity, here a, in the case of velocity, a is equal to here A is equal to 1, but in the actual situation, in actual case, A is equal to 0. So now this one is wrong. Then in the case of acceleration, to check the dimension of acceleration, here option 2, acceleration A is equal to A raised to 1. See, actually in the case of acceleration, the dimension, the mass is in the order 0. Okay, so this one is wrong. And third one, force. In the case of force, see, A is equivalent to 1, but here A is equivalent to 0. So again, the third option is wrong. And the fourth one, pressure. If A is equal to 1, B is equal to, yes, A is equal to 1, B is equal to -1, and C is equal to -2. Yes. So now pressure is the right answer. So fourth one is the correct answer. Okay, thank you.